Good evening, everyone. Next Generation Weather Forecaster Joe Shock here, taking a look here at the temperatures over the next couple weeks and also the threat of what may be a Christmas storm. So let's take a look here at the overall larger picture, and then we'll take a look here at the storm threat for this late upcoming week, holiday travel week here across the nation. So here's the first 5 days. You can see plenty of warmth on the table relative to average. A little bit of cool in New England, but overall large-scale warmth will be taking over. But if we move over to the next days 5 to 10, the cold starts coming, and it's going to get really nasty. Day 7 and really beyond. The warmth down here is fleeting. Then if we can move on to our next graphic here, you can see by days 7.5 to 8.5, this is a one-day chunk you can see. And this is off the GFS Ensemble, by the way, the 12Z run. You can see large-scale anomalies here. It looks like 10, 11, even 13C popping up here. And then days 9 and 10 look like this. And then the whole day 11 through 16 look like this. You can see a large area, really much of the country, lower 48 if you will, -5 to almost -8, -7C below normal. So this is going to be an expansive way to start the new year. 2018 with widespread cold across the region, really across the nation, and the region here too in New England, which I pointed out if you watched a couple weeks ago when I was setting this all up in December, for the December forecast back at the end of November. All those factors and all those teleconnections and the analogs that this was going to be a very cold December, right where it's getting cold now, and it's going to continue to remain cold for the duration of the month of December. So a lot of cold on the field. I like the way our forecast is going, and it's going to get a little ridiculous. Let me see if I have the right map up. We'll have to advance a little bit further along. But it's going to get a little ridiculous up here in the northern Minnesota, up and through here. Northern Plains, temperatures could go 30 below zero for almost a couple of days. And believe it or not, the European operational, which I can't show here, and the ensembles, St. Paul and International Falls, Minnesota, and I forget the town. I was looking at it in eastern North Dakota this morning. I mean, there's about a 6 to 7 day period potentially of overnight lows, 20 to 25 below zero, and highs that don't get above 10 above highs that don't get above -10, -8, well below zero for maybe about 10 days straight. So this is serious business coming in here. Later this week in the Christmas week. So there's again 11 to 16. Here's the storm that we're going to see towards the middle and end of the week developing. You can see the snow on the northern side. But here in New England, this will be a rain event. And believe it or not, maybe more warm weather temperatures, maybe into the 60s on Saturday. Are you kidding me? Maybe another very warm Christmas Eve day, depending on the timing of the front. Could we squeeze out another very warm Christmas in parts of New England, even though we're in a cold pattern? And if that comes true, this will be the 4th year in a row that we've seen way above normal temperatures, even in this pattern, when it's a colder than normal pattern, not a warmer than normal pattern, which is what we've seen over the last couple of years. So again, here's the storm off the 18Z GFS on Friday. Saturday, it's strengthening. It's an inland runner. You can see the rain that will be associated here on Saturday morning into the afternoon hours. Not much snow that will be remaining up in southern Canada, and this will probably wipe out the threat of a white Christmas in southern New England, but northern New England, there's enough snow on the ground that this won't be as impactful to the snow cover. And then Saturday afternoon, you can see the rain continue to move through. Here's the temperatures on Saturday afternoon. You can see here, the southern New England, mid-60s again in December. Even though it's a cold pattern, we could still pull it off. One of the warmest places in the United States, the lower 48, at least here, besides, Florida. But really, I mean, look at this. Warmth getting pulled up along that storm. Hopefully it stays like that. We don't get snow at the end. Otherwise, the forecast will bust. But overall, it's going to be a warm couple of days leading up to Christmas as this comes through. Sadly, we'll wipe out again the snowpack. And then, while that's going by, you're going to have the major shot of cold air coming into the plains, and that's what I was talking about in the temperature anomalies off the GFS Ensemble. You can see the temperatures here next Sunday morning, the 24th of December. Parts of this area here, 20 to 30 below zero, and even 40 below zero temperatures up around Hudson Bay. Then we get into Monday and Tuesday morning, same thing. The polar vortex essentially will be coming into this part of the region and part of the world, coming out of the northern part of the latitudes, and really getting focused up around the U.S.-Canadian border. But just incredible cold coming into this region. Days 7 through 14. I mean, amazingly. it's going to get this cold. I mean, we'll see if it gets down to, I don't know, minus 25, minus 30, but let me tell you, the amount of guidance and ensemble support for this is really incredible. So this is no laughing matter by any means. This means business towards the end of the month. And we'll see in January if more cold can get into the northeastern part of the United States. Haven't gone below 0 yet here in southern New England, as I can tell, looking at all the last couple nights have been quite cold. We haven't gone below 0 yet, even though we've had a snowpack. So this will be an interesting thing to watch, week 2, if we can establish the snowpack and get the polar vortex, if you will, into New England some way, shape, or form. That's it for now, and thank you for watching.